It's strange how in America, the more expensive a home gets, the less real it often is. Have you ever noticed how billion-dollar mansions keep popping up, but no one actually lives in them? Whole neighborhoods filled with marble, glass, and silence, houses with pools that never ripple, lights that never turn off, and mailboxes that never open. If wealth is supposed to buy comfort, why are the richest people buying ghost houses? Take The One, a $500 million mansion in Bel Air, 21 bedrooms, a nightclub, 4 infinity pools, even a room just for champagne. It was supposed to be the crown jewel of American luxury, the kind of house you build when you've beaten the game of capitalism. But here's what really happened. The developer borrowed hundreds of millions to build it, convinced that some billionaire would drop $500 million just to say they owned the most expensive house in America. But the billionaire never came. The loans piled up. The house sat empty. And eventually, the bank foreclosed. The One sold for just $141 million, barely enough to cover a fraction of its debt. A monument to ego that turned into a cautionary tale. And this isn't just one mansion. Across Beverly Hills, Miami, New York, it's the same story. You'll find 10,000 square foot penthouses sitting vacant for years. Luxury towers where every other floor is dark at night. Entire suburbs built not for people, but for money. Because these homes aren't meant to be lived in. They're meant to be stored in. Loving the flow? Kindly hit the subscribe button so you're the first to hear stories like this. A $30 million penthouse in Manhattan? That's not a home. It's a vault. A way to hide wealth behind drywall and a doorman. Foreign investors, shell companies, even hedge funds, they pour cash into these properties, not because they need shelter, but because they need a hiding place. A place untouched by inflation, untraceable by tax authorities, and untied to any single currency. It's not real estate anymore. It's wealth camouflage. And America, with its lax property laws, no national registry of ownership, and booming luxury market, became the perfect playground. So when you drive through the richest zip codes and wonder why they feel empty, it's because they are. You're not looking at homes, you're looking at storage units for the ultra-rich. Before we continue, kindly hit the subscribe button so you're the first to hear stories like this. Economists call this the financialization of housing. It's what happens when homes stop being places to live and start being financial assets. The logic is simple but chilling. A house can appreciate faster than most stocks. It can be leveraged for loans, and it doesn't sit in a volatile market like crypto. It's stable, tangible, and tax-efficient. So the wealthy realized, why hold money in a bank when you can park it in a penthouse? But here's the dark twist. Once housing becomes a financial product, prices detach from reality. Developers don't build for families anymore. They build for funds. Architects stop designing homes. They design assets. And the middle class? They're priced out of their own cities, while luxury towers stand half empty. Between 2014 and 2022, for instance, over 1/3 of new condos in Manhattan were purchased by anonymous LLCs. In Los Angeles, Beverly Hills, and Miami, as much as 20% of high-end sales involve shell companies or offshore buyers. On paper, it looks like a booming luxury market. In reality, it's a bubble filled with ghosts. The system feeds itself. Developers see big sales, banks fund bigger loans, and buyers treat real estate like gold bars. Until one day, the illusion cracks. And when it does, you get exactly what we saw with The One, a monument to excess, repossessed by the same banks that financed it. The luxury market thrives on perception. It's not about who lives there, it's about who believes someone will.
a fantasy market built on marble countertops and missing tenants. But this isn't just about economics, it's about ego. Deep down, the luxury real estate scam works because we worship symbols of success, even when they're empty. A mansion doesn't need to be lived in to make us feel something. It just needs to exist to whisper the illusion of having made it. For developers, it's pride. For buyers, it's power. And for everyone watching, it's envy. We don't build mansions to live in them. We build them to prove we could, to show the world we've transcended scarcity. But the irony is, the more we chase that illusion of wealth, the more we detach from the very thing money was meant to provide: security, community, peace. The ultra-rich don't buy homes for comfort. They buy them for invisibility. And the rest of us keep watching, wondering why our rent keeps rising. So, maybe America's luxury real estate boom isn't about living large. Maybe it's about hiding well. And the strangest part? We walk past these silent mansions and still call them dream homes. Maybe the real scam isn't in the marble or the mortgages. Maybe it's in what we've come to believe wealth looks like. Because in the end, money didn't just build empty houses. It built empty dreams. Kindly hit the subscribe button so you're the first to hear stories like this.